Hey guys, I'm just sitting down here to do a little bit of work tonight. But before I do that, I wanted to reflect on something that came up a couple of times today in a couple of different coaching calls that I did early this morning and later this afternoon. A couple people in particular were struggling with the pursuit of perfection, which is poisonous. Acute perfection too. So on the daily routine versus really focusing on, I guess we'd call it the cumulative progress that is looking at the days, weeks, months, and the power of progress over time. And what can happen a lot, and it's happened with me a ton, is really feeling shameful and guilty over not being perfect, or maybe having a little bit of a backward slide in our habit patterns. So maybe we're not eating correctly over a couple of days, or we're not sleeping correctly, we're staying up too late, or we don't have PR workouts, which is a big one as well. It seems like a lot of people think that every workout needs to be a personal record workout, otherwise it wasn't a good one. It should be a red carpet rollout, and that's just not the case. Not every day you're going to have a PR workout, but every workout counts. And that's the focus that I really want to teach and really want to help people immerse themselves in and kind of grow into their identity, is understanding the daily grind and giving more credit to long-term success and that cumulative progress than the acute perfection that we're all looking for. We live in a very instantly gratifying society. Microwave this, text that. We don't even have to show up for work anymore. We're in an office, right? We show up on the computer. So it can be really persuasive to want success fast. I want to be perfect on the daily. But the fact of the matter is that when we chase perfection, and as I found out in my own counseling journey, that quest for perfection is often rooted in an ego problem. If we would expect higher of ourselves on the daily and perfection of ourselves, and beat ourselves up when we don't reach that perfection, but then our best friend has a problem, and maybe they have a backward slide in some kind of a habit pattern, and we have nothing but support for them. So we have support for them, but we have poison for ourselves. That's just communicating that we have higher standards for ourselves than for somebody else. Why would we have higher standards for ourselves and less grace with ourselves, but higher grace with somebody else? Now, I think it's important to have high standards, but I think it's also important to acknowledge that we are all fallible. We all have the ability to have a shortcoming here and there. And we need to be able to forgive ourselves the same way we forgive our best friend when they have that shortcoming. And we need to figure out how to be encouraging of ourselves the same way we're encouraging of our best friend to get back on track, and to know that not every day is a PR day, but every day counts. And so I just wanted to encourage everybody who may be struggling again right now. We're in mid 5150 challenge, and people are trying to stick with their positive habits at home during isolation. I want to encourage you to have a little bit of grace with yourself. Don't give up the pursuit. Don't spiral and snowball into this despaired place where you pick up all the old habit routines. I want you to get back on that horse. I want you to get back on top of it and really chase down cumulative progress and give power to what things are going to look like in the days, weeks, months to come, rather than power in the acute perfection of one day. So get out there, get after it, have grace with yourself, and chase down that cumulative progress.